This is the result of feminism. Women thinking they can do whatever they want. They can sleep around with whoever they want. They can date as much as they want. They can have hot girl summers and take this trip and that trip. And they're strong and independent. I don't need no man. But the clock is ticking. And they're going to be alone and single, miserable, and bitter.
When she's in her 30s and ready to settle down.
All the way. All the way.
I love getting older, but here's the one thing that sucks about being an adult. It just sucks about getting older. And truthfully, I age like fine wine. Like, I love being older. I have more experiences, more knowledge, and honestly, I feel like I'm Benjamin Button. I just get hotter. But here's the one thing that sucks. It's your friends. It's your friends, and it's not because you don't love them. It's because they all get married, and they all start having babies, and they have less time for you. I just FaceTimed 5 of my friends. 5 of them, count them, 5. And none of them answered. And sure, you know what? I have tape all over me because I just got 6 new tattoos tonight. Sure, that's what I'm doing with my time, opposed to thinking about maybe where I'd put my child in elementary school. But that's not the conversation I want tonight. All I want is for you to still be my friend. And now they don't have time for you. The older you get, the less time your friends have for you. And that's the hardest part about getting older.
I told you guys, I told you. Listen, there's going to be a lot of single, lonely, bitter, miserable women out there. You better invest in cat food and box wine because you're going to make a lot of money. I'm telling you right now. This is a classic case of misery loves company. She's an individual who thinks as she gets older, she gets hotter, as she says. She ages like fine wine. No, she doesn't. She didn't know her own sexual market value. And she most likely thinks, just like most older women, that they found the fountain of youth. They're always going to be attractive. No, you're not. She has a lot of baggage. She has a lot of different experiences. As the older a woman gets, her skin starts to get looser. It's not as tight. She starts to get more jaded. She starts to have an attitude. She starts to have a negativity, not just towards life, but towards men and relationships. And they want to break up everybody else's happy home. I told you, you better be careful the type of girlfriends your woman has, the type of individuals a woman is around, because women are easily influenced. So you probably have a good relationship or you had one in the past. And what happened was the girl of your girlfriend, she's like, oh, don't be with that guy. You should be single. You should, go deal with another guy. How about you leave him? And she fed your girlfriend or wife all these different things. And boom, it's just broken up. Your girl says, hey, I don't want to be together anymore. You're like, what happened? I mean, what you mean? Oh, everything was going good. You know why? Because your girlfriend's girlfriend said a lot of negative things about you. Because she's angry, because she's alone, because she can't keep a man, because she can't get a good man like you. So she wants to be miserable. She wants to bring everybody else down with her. This is why, guys, a single woman, as the older she gets, she's not going to be really happy. Now, these women will say, well, I'm happy. I'm fine being single. No, she's not. Because women get fulfillment and they get pleasure out of taking care of a house, out of being nurturing to kids, and out of and taking care of a man and take care of a husband and family. This is like the ultimate reward for a woman in life. It's the ultimate form of validation. She's just an individual, like most women, who think that I deserve a top tier guy. And if I can't get that guy, then I'm going to be single and alone. Yeah, see, so many chicks don't understand their value. They think that I'm a 10. That I deserve this dude and this dude and this guy who's got to give me this money and a guy who makes 6 figures and this guy. Her friends most likely are with regular dudes, guys who, make a decent living for themselves and can go on a trip here and there and go out to dinner. And she's the type of female, I could just tell by her attitude, how she started off saying she's attractive and she's hot. You can tell that she wants to be like on a yacht. She wants to go here. She wants to go there. She wants to go on a private jet. You can just tell what type of individual she is. But she's not worth that. But she still thinks she's worth that. And so many women are getting smashed by dudes who are high value and attractive and have money, but those dudes don't got to commit to them. So it's hard for women to really realize that, I'm just like a 4 out of 10. I'm a 5 out of 10. I'm not all that attractive. I'm a basic chick, just like her. She's a basic, average-looking woman who thinks she deserves a top-tier dude. Now, I came across a comment and it really caught me. A woman said, seriously, why do women give up their friendship once they get married and have kids? That's really sad. Life is more than wifing and baby making. This is coming from feminists. See, the narrative out there is to, girl, live your life. Go have hot girl summers. Do whatever you want to do. Sleep around, date around. You can get married whenever you want to. But that clock is ticking. For all you ladies who watch my content, I know you do. It's ticking. You don't have time. You think you can sleep around with this guy and do this and do that. And then at the tail end of your sexual market value, of your peak years of your attractiveness, I'm going to get married. I'm going to find a guy. It might work for a few women, but I'm telling you, the overwhelming majority of you women are going to be left out. You're going to be sad. You're going to be miserable because you shouldn't have drunk that Kool-Aid, the feminism Kool-Aid. The media that's teaching you guys this, to go ahead, be strong and independent, and you can do what you want and everything like that, and you don't got to listen to no man. Here's the flaw in all of that. Men who value themselves want a submissive, feminine woman. Sex, silence, and sandwiches. And I can tell she's not that type of girl. And most women aren't. And those type of women are almost always alone. They can't keep a man. They're going on all these dates. They're on different dating apps. They have all these different experiences, as she says, which are not good because those experiences are tearing her body up. It's like a tire. It gets worn down. The tread is getting just torn off and everything like that. So now all those experiences have shaped her into a negative, boring, uninciting, lame person. And she just thinks that she's perfectly fine. Every woman thinks she's perfect. Let's be honest. The vast majority of women don't think she has to change or do anything to get a man. And she most likely thinks, like most women, that I got to use my box and that's going to keep a man. That my looks is going to keep a man. That's basically what they think. So she's left out in the cold. She has no man, but she Darby does have a degree. Darby does have her social media platform and all her little followers who are going to comfort her and say, girl, it's okay. It's going to be okay. I can be your friend. But she knows deep down she's yearning. She desires a family. She desires a husband. But a lot of women think that husbands and being married or just having a boyfriend is slavery. So what are you going to do? Nurture your cats? You're going to drink wine all day? It's a sad reality for most women, but this is going to be their life. And they're going to try to tear down every other happy home. They're going to try to break up whatever home because they just don't like being alone. And instead of her saying, you know what, let me get a man. Let me find, a man, a family that I can, take care of it so I can have a purpose in life. Because a woman's greatest purpose is to nurture and care for a family and to take care of a man. That's just your purpose. Now, you can go to school and do all that, but unless you understand where your true value is, not in just society, but in life, you're going to be alone and you're going to be unfulfilled because you can't go against biology. Now, you can listen to society. They can tell you, oh, yeah, you don't got to listen to no man. You don't got to, settle down. Forget all that stuff. Go take girls' trips. Okay, go right ahead. But you're going to be begging and yearning. You're going to be crying yourself to sleep because I talk to women. They cry themselves to sleep because they can't keep a man. This is what happens, guys. This is a result of feminism. Women not wanting to a man, not needing a man, thinking they're strong and independent. They can do whatever they want. This is the result. And a lot more women are going to be ending up like this. They're going to be, and then here's the thing. When they actually settle down with the guy, here's the crazy messed up part. And they actually probably get marriage. They're going to envy that guy. They're going to get mad at him because that's not the guy who they really want. The guy who they really want is that guy who got away. The guy who was just pumping and dumping them, smashing them and hooking up and having sex. They didn't want to, take her serious. And so many women are alone because of this. I'll be honest. Women want the best of the best. And they always think the grass is going to be on greener on the other side. But it's not. It rarely, if ever, is. So all you women out there who think that, yeah, I got time, you don't have time. Each passing day, you're going to get older and older. You're going to get more bitter and jaded. And you're not going to be able to find and meet that quality dude. See, women have a bunch of options right now when it comes to sex. Here's what they don't want to tell you. They got a lot of dudes who want to smash and give them pipe, but there's not a lot of dudes who actually want to be with them, who cares about them, who wants to have a family. There's not a lot of those dudes. And when women meet those dudes, they just friend zone them and reject them and say, well, you're too nice. You're boring. But here's the thing, that nice, boring guy who offers you stability, that's a more fulfilling life as opposed to chasing that alpha and chasing that dude who's jacked and ripped. He has tons of options. I mean, he's built his life up to a certain point, so he doesn't have to settle down. So why on earth would he settle down with you? What makes you so special? You're not. And the vast majority of women think that they're special.